isn't the most fun thing for me in one way, because I am not one that likes to get up and speak, but I want to thank the Heritage Foundation for honoring the people that have gone before and are going on now. So I thank you for giving me this opportunity to reflect on the heritage our family has had here in this city, so appropriately named Pleasant View. As we stand here at this place below the beautiful Ben Lomond Mountain, of which I have had the opportunity to go and visit in Scotland, which is a beautiful mountain there, but I like ours better. And I am so happy that we have this special place that we can have a beautiful view as we look up and a beautiful view as we look over the valley. And I think that the choice that they had for our city of Pleasant View was truly the right choice for the name of our city, because we do have a very pleasant view. Brent and I moved to Pleasant View in 1965 with our two children at that time. Diane was 4 and Brent was 2. We rented the Barker's house on 800 West while we built our home on Pleasant View Drive. Our family has been blessed with 4 additional boys: Tom, Will, Rob, and Michael Bill. Each attended Lomond View Elementary, North Ogden Junior High, and Weber High School, while also gaining experience on our small farm, milking a cow and raising other animals. We have had the opportunity to learn and enjoy music together as a family and being able to perform many places. Brent was a landscape architect and home designer, and he set up his business in the basement of our home. Eventually, he was asked to be on the City Council Planning Commission, then on the City Council, and then as mayor of Pleasant View. While he was mayor, the time had come to build a larger city building on property on Alberta Drive. Brent, being a home designer and landscape architect, offered to draw and oversee the building of the city office. He traveled around the area looking at different city buildings to find just what needed to be included in this, our special city building. He, being a draftsman, knew that he would need an architect to approve and stamp his drawings. Blake Priest, a friend architect, felt Brent's idea to save the people money was a good idea, and he was kind enough to offer his services free of charge, as Brent was doing in his drawings. Brent felt the people in Pleasant View would have a deeper appreciation if they could be a part of this new building. In our city were many people with building skills, and Brent was able to obtain their help for free or a small percentage of their normal fees, saving a tremendous amount of the cost of our special building. Brent also donated his time as mayor and was willing to work on other committees like the Central Weber Sewer District. While Brent was mayor, some of our citizens felt like we should have our own city celebration. It started with a breakfast and a parade, and our family enjoyed playing the music for this. And then they decided to have fireworks. And as you know, Pleasant View is noted for the best fireworks around, thanks for donations and work from our city employees. Then another idea came from a special family that had access to good salmon, and they offered to get the salmon and cook it for a salmon bake, which we all know has become known as the best around, thanks to the help of our city workers and volunteers from our great city. Our family is happy to be part of this celebration, and will be providing music at the salmon bake again this year. I am so happy our city has continued these events and continues to add more activities for our citizens to participate in during our Founders Day celebration. And I appreciate what the Heritage Foundation is doing to help us learn and remember more of the times gone by. Brent retired from being mayor after 2 terms in memory of his special hero, George Washington. He was asked to be on the UTA board, which he was still a part of at his time of passing. He always studied the details of the progress and would not be afraid to stand up for or stand alone if things didn't seem to follow the basis of our Constitution of the United States, which he had a great belief in and trying to preserve our nation and our city as set forth by the Founding Fathers, who had been inspired by our Heavenly Father. He believed, as Thomas Paine did, those who expect to reap the blessings of freedom must undergo the fatigue of supporting it. I am so grateful to Mayor Leonard Call, who is our current mayor, for his monthly message that comes to us. I really appreciate being able to read and see and understand what's happening in our city. And one of my favorite parts of his message is his final words. And I would like to read them right now to help us all remember what we should be thinking about to help our city. This is how he always closes his message. Once again, thanks for caring, thanks for all you do, and thanks for being good neighbors. I am committed to doing whatever it takes to ensure that we remain the best place to not only grow up, but the best place to grow old. Thank you, Brother Mayor Call. And I feel blessed to have lived in Pleasant View for 58 years with many of my family, and appreciate all that so many do to make and keep Pleasant View the best city. May we all show and give appreciation to those dedicated to keep our city great. And as closing, I would just like to thank all of you and all the support that you have given our family in our many endeavors at different times, and the people around about. And as Brent was involved in building the city office building, the family made kind of a little memory book for me when he passed. So I've taken a few pages out and set them over here on the table that show a reduced copy of his drawings of the city building and a few pictures of the beginning constructions of the building. So if you have a minute and you would like to look at those, we'd be happy to have you share and bring back memories of the time that that special building was being constructed. Thank you again, and thanks for all that you all do to make Pleasant View the best place.